Hi, we're here with Dragan and Nobelus, and we are going to be talking about a kind of hybrid provider to the industry. It's a little bit unique. Dragan, tell us a little bit about what it is that your company does in its position in the industry.
Sure thing, Robert, thank you. So we are a modern lamination systems integrator, and we are also a specialty laminate films innovator and supplier based in Knoxville, Tennessee. And our target customer are typically print service providers, whether it be in the general commercial space for corporate collateral, book covers, publications, etc., and then into narrow web for label, as well as mid-web for digital flexible packaging, where our films help brands differentiate, add value, or enhance the consumer experience so they can make a faster buying decision or conclusion about that company.
Well, you've brought up some really important points that the sales staff needs to understand so that they can articulate that value. How do you work with the sales staff in these particular companies so that they understand how to present it to the clients and get full value for the work they're producing?
Sure, well, we like to be included in all the conversations, but we understand that training our customers is a very key element with investing into modern lamination, bringing it in-house. With these specialty films, they're going to cater to a specific client that understands value and is looking for ways to differentiate. So we help our customers by working with them, with their sales teams, to train them on how to position our films in ways that the films themselves can sort of do the work for the brands, help them differentiate, help them see the value in enhancing a consumer experience through haptics, visual allure, and just a general print consumer experience. So it's not just a one-time training thing, it's consistent over years and years. It takes a long time to get a customer to really be proficient in selling value, especially nowadays. It's becoming more mainstream, so people are picking it up more, but it definitely takes a lot of work to know how to present value to clientele.
So because you're in the consumables area and because some of the OEMs are offshore from the United States, have you had issues with logistics with getting either consumables or the equipment in to meet your demand?
Sure, of course, right? So everybody has issues to a degree. On the equipment side, lead times are a little bit longer, so we need to anticipate where customers are at in their buying process and then really try to pinpoint and identify exactly the options on their equipment that are appropriate for their workflow. But then on the consumable side, that varies because we have sources from all around the globe with specific materials coming in. So when we bring them in as master rolls and convert them to sellable sizes, it depends if it's polypropylene, polyester, or nylon. So as we work with our suppliers, again, we try to forecast as best we can. We have a pretty robust system for doing that to combat the supply chain issues, but it's inevitable that you're going to run into some supply challenges, although, again, we're very good on bringing in master material on a grand scale, so we can continue to supply our customers without much of a lead time. If anything, instead of our typical 2-day production lead time, it might go to 5 or 6.
Okay, but all the things you just talked about in great detail and are affecting the entire industry, how is it affecting your pricing?
Pricing is rising. So clearly logistics, right? Transit has skyrocketed. We went from a container that cost $2,000 coming in from wherever, Asia or Europe, to $25,000, $30,000. So obviously that immediately impacts the pricing on our goods. Just the raw materials themselves are also becoming not scarce, but obviously with COVID and labor reduction, there was a bit of a stoppage in production of this material, and now with the ramp back up, it's taking a little extra time to get material in, and we're finding that it's costing definitely more. However, all that being said, we do our best to try to absorb a lot of that cost as much as possible and not relay it onto the customer. Obviously, it's necessary to a degree, but we're very conscious about that.
Okay, that's an excellent survey of not only the industry, but of where you sit in the industry. Thanks so much, Dragan.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.